So I'm not sure if you've noticed this in your time in the cafeteria over the first 2-3 weeks of school, but this mural here is the mural that honors the 50th anniversary of Heights High School having a Holocaust class. That makes us pretty unique, not just in our area, but around the country to have had a Holocaust class since 1973. And so to honor that, the current teacher of the Lessons of the Holocaust class, Mr. Sack, wanted to have a student-created mural that would recognize that achievement. And so what he did was he engaged the art classes and the students in there and said, you know, what would that look like? What would the images be? What would the words be that are on that mural? And how will it represent not just that, that history, but also what we would like Heights High to reflect more often. Obviously, there's the colors and the words, but we have two things on here that are very symbolic. If you see off to the bottom left here, we have broken barbed wire. What historical atrocity does that represent? I heard slavery. So that one there represents the Holocaust and the barbed wire of the concentration camps. But even though we were honoring the 50 years of the Holocaust class, the students said they also wanted to have broken chains. And the broken chains are there to honor slavery. Yeah, those who survived slavery. If you are someone of African American descent, then you almost certainly have slave ancestry within your family tree, okay? Going back, obviously, many generations. And if you are someone of Jewish descent, then there's a good chance that you have somebody in your family that survived the Holocaust, okay? Or survived persecution in some way. And to survive those two things, which are two of the worst things that have ever been done to humans, is amazing and something that we really should honor and celebrate. There's people in our country that want to kind of minimize that bad part of our history. There's people who say that the Holocaust never happened, even though we have video, we have documentation, you know. And so, you know, I always feel that my job as a teacher is to get you guys to see different things, see different cultures, see different parts of the world, so you know better. So that when you go to other parts of our country and other parts of the world, you are the one who knows and not the one who doesn't know. What your assignment is going to be is, if you look at the words that the students suggested for this particular mural, you'll see words like wisdom and never forget and stop hate and fairness, words that I know you know and understand, okay? But you also see a few words on here that you might know, but maybe not have the same depth of knowledge of. You might not really know what they mean, like empathy and compassion, dignity for all, and tolerance. One of the most amazing things about this mural is, besides the fact that the students pretty much designed the whole thing, over 100 students took part in painting it. Okay, so it really was a large, you know, community effort by those kids from Heights High. But when you also look more into it, those students were African American, they were white, they were Christian, they were Jewish, they were Muslim, they were male, they were female, they were non-binary. It really does represent what Heights High represents, and that is our diversity.
My name is Naomi Cox.
My name is Macy Milestruck.
How did the mural make you guys feel? Like, did you guys have any emotions towards it or anything like that?
How the mural made me feel was, I think it is like an empowering kind of thing, and it's great to see that so many people worked together to make it, and I think it's like a really nice piece of art.
It made me feel like that people actually care about what happened and they just don't put it in the past.
Is there anything on the mural that stuck out to you guys, like any words or like any part of the picture?
I really like how they have all kinds of hands reaching up in the mural. I think it's great to show like how we're all in it together and like working together.
I thought that the word choices that they used were really good, and that it really made the mural stand out for what it is.
What word on the mural impresses you the most?
Yeah, the word that means the most to me here, they're all have, arguably, they all have value. But the one that means the most to me is humanity, because no matter where you were brought up, where you were born, where you landed, everyone should be treated equally transnationally across the world. So humanity resonates the most for me. No matter what, where you're located in the world, whether you're here in Cleveland, New York City, DC, or if you're located in Paris or Berlin, this is a reflection not just of us here at home, locally, or the United States, but a reflection of the world. The symbols not only focuses on, generally speaking, world history, world governments, but our own history, our own personal history, and giving us the opportunity to draw our attention and readdress history. And that's pretty much how we learn from our actions, is understanding our history and hopeful that that will not reoccur, and being mindful of humanity.